Well suited for warm weather outings, the Therm-a-Rest Dorado HD sleeping bag is perfect for those who prefer a non-traditional sleeping bag. It works really well as a sleeping bag for one person in mild temperatures, but it's really versatile, and all of the different features actually allow you to use it in different ways. You can unzip it completely and use it as a blanket for 2 people. So the first thing I want to point out here is the insulation. Therm-a-Rest is using their hydrophobic Nick Wax down. It's 650 fill power down, so you're getting good quality down there. But unlike traditional down, the Nick Wax hydrophobic down is going to resist moisture. It's going to stay drier longer in humid or wet conditions. It dries out faster if it becomes wet, and ultimately it's meant to just keep you warmer and more comfortable in the backcountry. Now the down mixed with these Therm-a-Capture seams gives you really technical features here. The Therm-a-Capture seams basically give you a piece of reflective tape on each one of the seams that sort of trap in your radiant heat from your body. If you can imagine the down that comes together at each one of those seams, that can be an area for cold spots. But with the Therm-a-Capture seams, it traps in that heat and it doesn't allow that cold air to sneak through. So it's something you can't see from the outside, but it definitely is a nice lightweight feature that makes a big difference. Although you don't have a true EN tested temperature rating, this is meant for around temperatures 35 to 45 degrees, depending on how you sleep in the backcountry. So take that into consideration. But you do have a really interesting design here. So I've got it set up for one person. I've got it set up on a sleeping pad here, and this is a rectangular shaped sleeping bag. It doesn't have a traditional hood, but you have a cinch cord here at the top, which makes it really nice to trap in that heat. So if you're getting a little bit chilly in this bag, you can cinch that down and almost make it kind of like a mummy bag. It's really easy to uncinch that, and if you're heating up in the bag, you can certainly vent. You've got another cinch cord down towards your torso, and that also holds in some heat from your core, so you can cinch that down as well. You've got a full-length zipper that runs all the way around to the other corner of the bag. So you can use this to vent. If you've just got a really warm night, you can vent that out. You've got the sleeping bag below you and above you, so you have all of the insulation around you. But as you can see, that zipper comes all the way over to this other side, which allows you to open it up completely like a blanket. So while it's great for one person, if you're using it as a blanket style, you can open it up. It's perfect for 2 people. Now you do have a draft tube behind that zipper, so you don't have cold air coming in through the zipper there. And you do have Therm-a-Rest Synergy Link sleeping pad straps here. What I like about these is they're actually removable from little toggles there, so you can take them off if you don't want them, but they're a stretchy strap that goes around your sleeping pad to keep you situated on top of your pad at night. What I like about those straps instead of a full pad sleeve is that if you're sitting in your sleeping bag on the pad, you can still sit up. You can move around, you can read. You have freedom of motion. You actually have freedom of motion in your feet too, so you can move your legs around, you can move your feet around. You're still staying situated on top of the sleeping pad with those straps, but you do have a lot more freedom of movement, which keeps you more comfortable in the backcountry. There's an included stuff sack, so you can pack it down to be nice and small inside that stuff sack, but they also give a storage sack, so you can store it in an uncompressed state at home and keep those plumes of down lasting a really long time. This offering is in Therm-a-Rest's Camp and Comfort series, which gives you extra room to move, extra width, extra length in the bag, and has those small comfort features that really make a big difference. This sleeping bag is just really well suited for those who prefer a non-traditional sleeping bag. They want to use this in a couple of different ways and just want a well-performing bag to take into the backcountry. It's the Therm-a-Rest Dorado HD sleeping bag.